out. And as we talked about on the desk, you've got that Yoru. This could be exciting, but Derke and Sayf, one hell of a combination there, bringing to bear. And already, Vitality have made it through the B site, deep into the spawn where they take benjyfishy down. Team Heretics down a player and chasing that spike over to the C site. Nice shot from Les.
Yeah. Spike's gonna go down.
It's an awkward fight for trexx. He thought he had the timing with the smoke, but he can't quite get there. And Heretics, the 3v4, but it's not an easy fight.
No, not easy at all with the spike already down. They had decided to go all together. Try to take the fight, maybe isolate some of the players.
Big problem brewing though. Look at Derke. He pushed up late B mid, catches Woot, and now leaves the C site with just one angle of approach for the defenders. Gate crash gets him back to long. So he's with his teammates. 4v2 and a firing squad with time against them. It's an impossible round for Heretics. It should be, and it proves to be. And of course, in a round like this, where there are, well, some disadvantages, Vitality still come in with four rifles to play with. You're at least going to be able to add a little bit extra. He has faked it. Derke has faked it a one straight through! Behind enemy lines! The goal to make that play! Unbelievable! In the upper final, no less! Oh my goodness!
Going up.
What in the actual hell?
Pretended to be his decoy.
I thought we were never going to see someone do it. And then Derke, on the bonus round, when he has his ultimate, and it is the perfect moment, because why would he do that?
Would he? He has his ult, of course he's going to use his ult, but no, it's Derke! And he's picked up another...
No, it's just a bonus converted.
Oh, man! They've got to be fuming. They tagged him with the camera, and they see him walk in. They're like, no one's stupid enough to do that with a rifle on their bonus with his ult, the only ult they have. Oh, man. Given the window, a little bit of time for Heretics to rotate in. They've got 3 players on A. They're ready to roll as the flash comes in. A stall for a moment. MiniBoo is here as well. Flash popped on the other side. They're hearing a lot of presence. And Vitality don't like what they're hearing. They're running the other way.
You also expect this kind of like fast rotations, but watch out, because Boo could have a massive kill here.
The ultimate didn't spot him. I didn't see him look left.
Nope.
I think they've walked right by him, but Boo has unfortunately assumed that he was seen. Of course he did. No way to know that he had flown under the radar. Nice shot, 12 seconds. This is getting a little scary. Boo buys time. The rest of the squad is here. The spikes on the back side needs to be planted. It needs to be planted now. All they have to do is interrupt this plant in the round. Could be theirs. They've done it. Kicks is down and trexx cleaning up, but it doesn't matter. It's too little.
That's a way to get back into the game. That's a very beautiful pace of character.
This game will get your heart pumping. MiniBoo's gone in. Reveal was behind the smoke. The punish is instantaneous, but kicks.
Yeah, same goes for Les in the mid part of the map. And now with this 4v4, Sayf is not only going to try and get that over.
Moving towards this A site. The best option really for Heretics. It was for a moment, but Woot's being pulled in to a fight that he would rather avoid. Sayf on the other side, and he's taking him down. The shield couldn't save him this time. Reveal, and Woot's still alive. Okay, he's dealt with very quickly. And any resistance on that site has been whittled down. Vitality 3v1. It's Boo, spotted up above, tagged up, holding on to life by a thin thread. He needs a kill. He needs someone out of position. A miracle in front of our very eyes. For now, he is just biding his time, allowing them to think that he's rotated, getting his smokes down, fakes the TP up top.
He's out.
And he's bailing. Time to save that weapon. Maybe keep them there so they can die.
Oh.
If Sayf's got a read on your buy rounds, you're in big trouble. Already, we're seeing Derke take that space on B, destroy the trap, and, well, deep committal. We're going all the way in. Hunter's Fury traded out on both sides. RieNs barely dodges it, steps back into the fray. Heavy traffic, but he doesn't find himself flattened before the cost is paid. He's put it down to a 4v4. He's dropped the spike, has to be retrieved. But for now, it's almost like Sayf is trying to use that spike. That like these players would start to peek into B and he could take him down. Patience, though, from Heretics till now.
Second time that the spike is on a difficult situation for Vitality. This time, though, they're going to be able to retrieve it. Derke just walks onto it. Still has to go down.
Yeah, they still got to plant that. The gate crash might have gotten him out of dodge, but Sayf's not in the same position. Getting out, a little bit more dangerous and impossible as we see Vitality move to the C site with their remaining players. One man down. MiniBoo hunting them deep into the spawn. Takes the gate crash. Now that's in the back of trexx's mind. There could be a player there. It's going to mean eyes are looking in different directions. You're diverted. And they'll look to take advantage of that chaos, but Heretics running into less find themselves at a huge loss. It seemed like they'd done everything. They thinned out the players on the site. They pushed together, but it wasn't enough. And now Woot has a 1v2 utility against him, reveal from trexx. Not even fired in yet. He at least has his util to
Like
force
that from Team Heretics. I think that the pressure might be getting to them.
You can see it. It's certainly building. Oh my, that's an opening. Benji straight onto Derke through the cage. Tries to step through the smoke, and it's a different result entirely. Boo, though, just to escape for a moment. Shot through the wall is good. Another shrouded step. He is sneaking around this site, but the shock darts hunt him down to 13 HP. And a bullet quickly puts him to bed. This round, dangerous for Team Heretics. They called their second pause. They're coming in 7-1 down. They're facing off against a Yoru and ISO ult. That is dangerous usually. Derke just walked in. He just popped his flash and ran in for the fight. Fair enough.
It was actually Kicks and less taking the damage for that.
Well, you don't want to stand behind that guy. That is for sure. He's drawing fire as his Kicks. He's being finished off by Boo, but Boo can't escape. Tries to get out of there with the Omen ability. And back into the shadows he goes. Sayf has sent him packing, and the advantage sits with the attackers. They've even got the A site on lockdown.
Spike's gonna go down. Les is gonna be looking behind and probably finding the first ones.
Sayf, in fact, now waiting for Les's trade.
Abyss, apparently they did load on round 3, and he wants to make it more high.
Oh, okay. 3 players on this A site, Bea, and it looks like they're still going to go in. Vitality showing no fear and showing no weakness either. Benji manages one from above. RieNs, the third man on the site, not expected, despite his kill earlier. The chaos, well, it wins it out for the other side. Vitality may finally have tasted defeat.
Yeah, look at the spike there in the minimap. Again, we see the circumstances where the spike has to be retrieved, and the weaponry, even though not the best for Team Heretics, it's enough to grant them their second round. Very similar to the first one. Well, it's not over yet, is it?
Oh, come on now. 2v4, I mean, you're right.
Yeah, Les is clicking today. Les is more today.
Les has been on fire. Some of the players have pistols, but yeah, too big of an ask. And to be honest, Heretics at this point, they are not going to let this round slip. You know, sometimes you see these 2v4s won because someone wants to go out for the peak a little early. If anyone makes a mistake here and gives away the game, you're going to have Neil screaming at you. He never raised his voice.
Not really, because he used both his timeouts. So
no, after the game.
Later.
Between this map and the next, he's going to take you into a private room and just explain exactly why you shouldn't have made it.
Benji, Woot, RieNs.
This, I mean, it couldn't be any better, could it? Heretics, they try aggression on A, they get denied, and what do? They go back and try aggression elsewhere on the map. Hopefully you can have a flank, something like that. They move to B, 4 players there, and then they realize A's wide open, no noise is being made, and they've walked right up. Derke, though, trying to find out just how much space is being conceded, ends up losing his life. Hunter's Fury thrown in, that's a kill. Now a 5v3. This situation much more winnable than before. In fact, Vitality on the back foot and in need of a hero. The decoy is going to catch them off guard. Kicks might do well up close, but Self and Les, in fact, just Les, need to have the round of their lives to pull this one off. Heretics are storming the site, smoke on the plant, and defuse very much underway. That's the round tied up in an eco.
And this was just capitalizing on Vitality's mistakes. They walk in B again. Boo using his ultimate to clear C-Long. Gonna find anything.
And the B-side's been overrun. The noise is heard, though. Heretics quick to react. They've seen the operator. They know it's in play here. Shield up. Safe's looking for a fight. And in fact, keeping himself safe from the ultimate that was in play. Armageddon, though, doesn't force anyone out of position. A slight fall back down to mid, down to the window. That's all that Vitality did, but the op is still very much in play. It looked the wrong direction for a second, having to dodge some more utility. It's a nightmare. You got to be on your toes down here in mid. Vitality are losing players. The spike, for all they know, could be defused as we speak. That's why they use the Hunter's Fury. But now, another tap on the spike. The shots through the smoke are not landing. And with that, they're going up, and it's time to find out. See if Heretics have any fake decoy strats up their sleeve. Big push in mid. 2 from Garage. Not sure if it was, or maybe it was shift walk the entire way. We'll see. Certainly seems like Vitality are suspicious of this side of the map. They've got players here, but the shots aren't landing, at least not in their favor. trexx has already found one to the head, and Les turns his back at the wrong moment. Beautiful spacing and timing from benjyfishy. Kicks now left. with an ace in a pistol round. We've seen it before. It's doable, and he's dropped MiniBoo to start. But plenty of players standing against him. Uses the smoke to isolate an angle. Steps back, hoping to force a mistake. He's given himself the opportunities, or rather he's given his opponents the opportunities to hand him a win. Double ping! A double ping! And he got out! What is going on? I don't even think he got shot at the first time. Anyway, Sayf is now down. That's a nice fight for Heretics. The A site usually has 3 people on it. This time it's a little lighter. It gets panic out of Derke, who has to quickly rotate into position. Trexx has already used a lot of his utility, firing in a shock dart just for good measure, but it's the bullets that are going to do the work. He's forced back into the hands of MiniBoo! That's a 4-piece off the bat and less. Well, he is going to be wishing that he had a reveal for some of these boys. Not sure what he'd do with it, but it would help. There's 3 just sat on the site. And it won't. Maybe he can. He hasn't tried it again since.
I think Vitality has not won a round since Sayf said, let's hype this up.
No.
Yeah.
Could be right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were on 8. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they should hype it down a bit. Go back to whatever was happening before.
Plan A. We go back to plan A.
Back to plan A. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. B site take underway for Team Heretics. Plenty of players grouped up. We've already seen the decoy and the gate crash through. And with that, MiniBoo's on site, making his presence known. It's a double. Boo is backing him up, and the brothers, they've got this one cleaned up.
Boo smiling and Sayf, not so sure that everything was working properly there. When Sayf loses in the kill contract, that's when you know you might be about to beat Vitality.
Well, that's been the whole game as well, right? He's not had a lot of success when it's come to the kill contracts he can beat. It has a fingerprint across the entire round. There's a deep push by Derke. He's straight up behind Heretics. And they did not have the read on that. Woot, having stepped back.
All the utility from Les is already awaiting on Ace and goes with Derke.
Past that util will be quite the challenge. The first is broken. Now they know that the play is coming in, thinking the guided salvo would keep Derke back, but he steps right into it. He is firing from above, but Heretics are firing right back, keeping this in a winnable position. It's Woot, 1 HP, and Trexx just about eliminates him. This could be. Oh, it could still be the round. 18 seconds. Spike down in the open. RieNs conscious of the site, but Trexx's
Time could have been so important. 9 to 10 now. Straight into action.
Guided salvo. It's not used right at the start of the round. A little bit of a different pace as they look to use it on the site itself when the push is coming in. Les hiding at the back with Derke, but up above the smoke, Derke's found 1. Supports on the back site, but it's overrun. benjy getting around the right side of the logs just in time, leaving Sayf and Trexx to attempt the recovery. I love the usage of their utility there. Sayf makes them vulnerable. Trexx tries to take them down with the shock dart. It didn't land for the kill, but his rifle found 1. It's found another. Trexx showing up when they need him most. He won the round for them in the last. This time, he may do it yet again. It's RieNs on the other side, barely around the corner before the bullet whizzed by. He needs to be clean on this shot. They're both swinging. They've stopped the defuse to
I've
deal.
been fighting for that pen for the past 4 years, okay? Fight for your pen.
I will. The fight starts today. For Vitality, and the fight started a couple rounds ago. They're back up 10 and 10, neck and neck. And now, rifles for both teams. As you said, though, Vitality have that ultimate economy in their back. Derke, he's walking up, and even though Boo is waiting, he will not be.
Heretics apparently want to clear this space. Derke still can TP out, and so he will. MiniBoo finds kicks. Uses the ultimate before. He's back.
Sayf's done it. Yeah, he's won a fight in his ultimate's what we needed to see. Derke, oh, he just about survived that pop in the ultimate, getting information. Shock dart's good as well. Going down on long, an extra angle of attack. Everyone from Vitality is separated, segmented. They've got to win their own battles, but that's what a team like this, Sayf, Derke, Trexx, they can do it. But Derke, he's lost his life on the site. They know about RieNs. They're conscious of MiniBoo. But MiniBoo, well, he knows where both these players are too. The spike has to be retrieved. 20 seconds to do it as well. It's not going to be easy. He slipped by. That's, well, it could have been a mistake. Into position. Cerebral play from Team Heretics. They still need to deal with with Sayf, as he is sat on the site. The shield back up and online. The guided salvo will force him back for a moment, but okay. They try to deal with him. Just about. 33 health for now. Has got
Oh,
back
give
up
me
into
Derke.
the flank around by Derke. It's being caught. MiniBoo, eyes in the back of his head. Spidey sense was tingling. Well done. Shots though. Oh, they're returned. In fact, it's MiniBoo left to do it all. That mid flank, I thought, had put the round to rest, but instead he has to stand strong. Vitality could be pushing up to 12 here. 2 kills already.
We did it. We put the sound on that.
Okay, yeah, let's listen in on Sayf. Why not? Kicks! It's huge! He's in the corner! This is the round that sends Heretics out of Haven, surely! The spike is down! MiniBoo's gone, and, well, the other brother, the last alive, but not...
Definitely does not require lineups.
No, it doesn't. They just line up your crosshair with their head, and I think he's got that one nailed down without too much homework. Vitality, they gone for a few sheriffs here, and Derke and Kicks using them to good effect. Complete seizure of this B site, and now Heretics locked out. Woot's gonna go south side flank the rest of the squad. You're running straight back into this setup that just decimated the defenders.
Spike's gonna go down. Oh, if only they knew how close they are to each other.
Oh, okay. Shot lands the other way. Might have a competitive pistol round still on our hands. Derke, oh, he was looking around the back. Oh, and in fact, he walked straight into benjyfishy. Good little security detail. Woot. Well, they know that he's isolated. 2 players spotted up in heaven. If they can take him down, their back is secure. But Woot has blown a hole wide open in this attacking composition. Sayf, he's seen the gun. The silencer gave him a
with in this round.
I don't mind this. I think it's a good call. Players on the firing line, then they step
Just
it back.
walking it.
They fall back, so you don't have that info. You think they've left. They're not here anymore. Why would they be sitting, waiting, but pouncing when you step into their den? It's Team Heretics with nothing, pennies invested, and they have got a world of results. Kicks is fighting on the other side of a smoke, and they have got him outnumbered and outgunned, evidently. Couple seconds left for that spike to be planted. One player needs to give their life to make sure that doesn't happen. Or they could still give the round away. trexx now, info on both players. First, taken down, and it's all onto Boo. A classic in hand. Surely not a fight he wins. He's already been dealt the death blow, but the wall got in the way. The shock dart barely avoids taking him down. 10 HP. And trexx has time ticking away, but up top!
Well played by Heretics, making the use of the headhunter, taking Derke down at the beginning of the round. Even with this micro, the Vitality had ready to clear up all of that space. It just was not enough. Too close for comfort. Of course, you know, coming into this bonus.
He was dropped at the start of the last round, but here is his chance to show up and make a weaker round really stand out. MiniBoo just managed to slip past him perfectly. Guided salvo to delay, buys MiniBoo a second, but he's still out in the middle of this crossfire. trexx jump shotting him on the way through. The trades would have been there from the smoke, and a 2v2 that comes of it. trexx again. I can put a couple of rounds on the last map down to that man in particular. He clutched up when they needed it the most. He made that 13-10 possible. And here, a statement of a third round from him with a triple already under his belt and post-plant Hunter's Fury as well.
Could be a beautiful fate. Just gonna try and go for the first one. It's definitely gonna risk it all. I mean, they're not going to find any setup going in. They can react to everything, they can just move quickly, get the spike down, work from there.
There they are.
Oh, I like it. The reveal. You can shoot through the smoke when you reveal someone? That's crazy. RieNs has picked up Kicks. 4v4 as a result, and now Heretics, you start to look at that Hunter's Fury. Yes, it's going to be put through, but there's one in response. He's on the jump shot, evading the Hunter's Fury fired back at him. That is beautiful. Vitality now eventually get the plant in. I guess the Hunter's Fury not finding the impact.
And I'm surprised that it's Sayf that he goes for the Armageddon, probably to use this to buy them a little bit more time, to force on some duels, but Les was also one away from his ultimate.
Hasn't ran the clock down that low, and now primed and ready for the retake. Derke is on site. Derke is not on site anymore. MiniBoo has wiped him from our memories, but trexx again delivers when he's needed. It's a 2v2. In fact, a 2v1 with 13 HP on the other side. This one,
all the chaos going down,
getting decimated by utility spams and all of everything in between. Bladestorm active round the back is Derke. And down the bottom, we can't quite fill in our sign in the studio yet. That's not a falling death, but it's close. It's a prelude, a taster of what could come later. Vitality, they're moving to the B site, but it's not like Heretics have rotated.
Yeah. Les could get all the time in here, but with almost 20 seconds left, they have to be very, very quick. Boo could have this round even with just a pull.
That's huge. With MiniBoo going down, now they're in trouble. Les has taken Heaven a double kill, and the plant secured with 20 seconds left. It was Les trying to find timing, but he was being watched. That's not a fight he should have won. The second wasn't a fight he should have won, and as a result, we could be seeing 7-0.
3v4, the Armageddon is ready for benjyfishy, but they need to spot any of his players.
Oh, brutal utility thrown out. It's kicks off his own stun to grab a kill. Guided salvo should have gotten some sort of an assist there as well for displacement. As Vitality find themselves winning the duels, but losing the sight. RieNs has thrown a wrench in the works. He's made it around with a reveal up top and a tap on the spike already. Going for half. It's a race between him and Kicks, but Kicks play, right? Maybe if they get a kill or a situation that's clearly advantageous, but it's unlikely.
Wood came back, maybe a little bit too quick.
Yeah, not sticking his ground, but understandably a little spooked. In a round like this, though, you can take risks. Okay.
You can take risks, and if you're safe, you can charge your ultimate, apparently.
Why ever not? Decoy's being acknowledged as such. Benji goes down, but it's housekeeping for the side of Vitality. Okay, it could become a little bit more than that. That's now a 2v3. They still need to get on the spike, but Woot is hunting down some heads. Unfortunately, they were pointed right at him. Rifles lined up and round done. Player, in the way he thinks about the game, in the way he will call, I'm sure. I think there's a benefit to being that little bit more unhinged, harder to figure out. Nice opening shot. Derke already onto Woot, and now looking for the side control, but MiniBoo has slipped into the corner. He's found one, but he caught switching weapons. Now the push from the defenders, it falls back, it stalls out. And an isolated Boo on the other side of the map is in a lot of trouble in the late round. We know Vitality, they love to freeze. They love to rotate.
And apparently Les also loves to walk up mid. Drone is going to be used and is going to spot, say both of them. Oh, it's broken.
They're conscious. They know that that flag should be coming in. And at
Oh,
this point, RieNs!
Push it!
What a mistake! Yes, he's a little slow. He doesn't run around the corner in time. Now there's backup, and now he's dealt with. The site's being taken. The Hunter's Fury's by the man who's got the spike, so there'll be no planting today. What there could be is an uninterrupted push, but Derke very much spotted. He jumps over the Hunter's Fury. Not quite aimed at the right altitude, but they know he's here. He's not going to catch them by surprise, and
30 seconds
even
left.
evading that, it's not going to sell what he hopes that it will. Spike plant not put through yet, conscious of the push up now of the flank as well. There's just so many dangers here, and with 15 seconds left, with Boo putting a star into play, he won't manage to interrupt. At least that's something to write home about, and Derke almost did catch them off guard. There's two players lined up to take him down. Boo takes that moment, knowing there's only one on the site, that he's isolated, but he's won the fight. And now trexx and Derke. Trexx, who's won so many clutch rounds for this team already, is standing. A little less pacey this time. They're just waiting, setting up that utility ult in play. Flash there, Woot can't see a thing. They've gone. Derke has fallen down. Oh, the Armageddon has caught him up in heaven. He was flying so high. But his own team's utility, well look, Vitality, you gotta give them props. They're trying to help out Heretics, trying to give them a round.
Give me a slow-mo of that.
They certainly need it.
Andy, if it's you, give me a slow-mo of that.
Oh no, how is Sayf behind them? How has Sayf walked up right into their back? This is a huge problem. Sayf is just allowed to have his way with the backside straight into their spawn. A 10-0 start, and this is how you push to 11? Unless RieNs is gonna get...
Didn't Sayf
He was in mid, just looking to tag someone down, make it easy in the late round. Maybe if they have light shields, which, you know...
Yeah, let's save it for next time.
Instead now, swap to the rifle. It's the A-site take. He's first in, first on site. Guided salvo doesn't stop them this time. The team's there with him, and no punish from Heretics just yet. They're going to push, and Heretics are ready.
Again, less on the same position as always. The rest just playing from within side. All of Heretics to try and take tower control.
It's a big problem. No, it looked like Vitality were going to push all the way through, but Derke sitting in the corner here. It's the right call. He might catch them off guard. In fact, now he needs to, because Heretics, they may just have found their way back in. And it's a little late. One round as a max is suboptimal. But here's their chance. The defuse needs to be found. It's half just now, and there's not a lot to try to stop them at this point. The Cosmic Divide keeping them separated and fades a little too late. Okay.
It's going to be very easy to get onto side and get the spike down.
This attack side is going to be sailing against the storm for Team Heretics.
Scanning ahead.
Just got to approach this one step at a time. Shock darts down for some damage. I like a little repositioning Shock, nice. He's tickling them up, but all those players still standing for now. Spike not yet gone down. Guided Salvo should give them the space to get that in, and RieNs from the top of the rope, taking one, but Woot falls soon after. It's going to be a quick retake as well by Vitality. Spike hasn't gone down yet, and they're trying to get ahead of this, trying to make it awkward for those players on the side, and they have done just that, leaving benjyfishy against 2.
And we've seen this situation before. Kicks and less. 2v1. The spike has to go down. All that utility, they're just going to go and hunt him.
A round that's needed for... It's all over. That upper bracket run for Heretics. They'll have a bit more of a buffer between them. Their international event. Hancock on the line. Oh, it's the TP from MiniBoo. Little bit of a cheeky play in this round of all of them. Maybe they needed a risk to be taken, but the reward they hoped would be found is nowhere to be seen, being run over, and it's